Alright fellas, moving on with this little project here. I've been tinkering with it on and off last couple of rainy days, and so I just want to do an up close kind of video of exactly how I'm doing this and the materials that I'm using. It's all Rube Goldberg stuff. If you're a purist, shut your video off right now. You don't want to see this. Okay? Alright, so the cab comes off of the platform relatively easy. You got 6 tabs going around. Okay? You just bend those tabs straight up. Use a very fine screwdriver. Okay? You don't want to muscle it. Use a very fine screwdriver like this. This thing is tiny. Tiny head. Okay? And be patient with it because they do snap off very easily. And if you snap off too many of them, well then you're going to have problems putting the coach cab back onto the base. So, got that off. Now, we're into the cutting phase. Okay, so, because the cab has the writing on it, okay, the Joyline coach, okay, the observation car just says the Joyline, I believe. It doesn't say the word coach. Okay, I'm not going to mess with that. So I'm going to cut it. I'm going to cut the door off to the top of the door right here. Then I'm going to cut straight across, basically following that line there. Maybe a little bit higher, straight across. Okay, and same on the other side. So I'm not disturbing the writing of the Joyline. Okay, so then this back piece here will just get sliced down and moved into here. Okay, so then what we'll do then is take the material I showed you, this material here, and I will fabricate a railing around the platform, and also an overhang piece. Now on the overhang piece, the picture that you've seen, I don't care for the original overhang piece at all. I don't like the I don't know what you would call it, the circular type cutout, and I don't know why they did it in red. It's like a reddish orange, the original one. I don't like how it looks at all. So I'm making my own. I think I might just go with a straight piece of brass and to match the railing. So, but then I'm going to get a little particular about one thing. The picture that you see now of the cabooses. The reason I posted those was you could see the lights on the side of the caboose. Now they sell, actually, model train fellas sell these caboose lights. They're basically railroad lanterns. That's all they are. Okay, so what I decided to do was take a regular push pin here. Okay, look closely at the shape of that push pin. Okay, now picture a railroad lantern. Okay, now we take one of these little paper folded tabs. Okay, nice bright brass. Okay, and we attach it like that, and you get the perfect shape of a railroad lantern. The lens in the middle, top and the bottom, perfect shape. Okay, and then we just all you have to do is paint that blue black, and that's all there is to it. And then when you do that, and also what I did, I'm sorry, I took you see these stick-on letters here? Look right there, you see the period? It's red. Well, I took that off of there, and I used that as a to give the impression of a light. Okay, and this is the finished product. It's going to look like this. Okay, there's the lantern. There's the railroad lantern. It's going to be 2 of them, one mounted on each side of the cab, looking very much like the caboose picture you've seen. Okay, very, very simple, and the cost of this is close to 0. And again, like everything else with model railroads, These guys sell these little lanterns with shipping. One lantern. One. With shipping and tax. The cheapest one I could find was $14.50. I couldn't believe it. So, I'm kind of headed for the zero price. That's in my price range, the zero. So that's what I got. There's my railroad lantern right there. One on each side of the car. And so let's get this all together and bring back the finished product and show you what she looks like. One last little thing, guys, is I think every observation deck should have some people out there observing the scenery as the train goes around. So we're going to be adding 3 passengers, a family here, so to speak. Father and the mother and the little boy, and they're going to be out on the observation deck watching the scenery of Farmallville as the train goes around. I think that'll give it a nice look. Alright boys, here's the finished product. Of course we had to add the flag. Anybody that knows me knows that the flag had to get added. And so here's the observation car. A little closer look. Got the 3 passengers. Okay, the 2 railroad lanterns as marker lights. Okay, and I'll be the first to say it's not perfect, that's for sure, but working with what I have and keeping my cost at a minimum to 0, this whole project probably cost me maybe $2, maybe $2. That's only because of the cost of the 3 figures and the other hardware, but I think I'm overshooting by saying $2. So that's what we got, and we're gonna put her on the track now, run her around, and show you how she looks in action. Alright fellas, there you have it. That's about the best it's gonna get. Do a tiny little bit of cleanup on the hot glue when things harden. But that's basically it, really. Very, very simple little project. Took a little bit of time because a little bit of tedious work, but very simple. And pretty happy with it, I must say. I think it looks gives the whole set a nice finished look. There you go. Joyline Coach observation car. Ready to roll.